7 notes of the G major scale. But if you don't know theory, you could include other notes like we call dissonances. Dissonances that you like, notes that are maybe not part of the G scale, like an F, that you can resolve, or that you can resolve on a note belonging to the scale, higher or lower. So we're including the 7 notes of the G scale, but also other notes that you would like to lean on and maybe explore some dissonances. Now create rhythms. Play with just 3 notes on that groove. If you're not able to play your left hand, just follow my groove and solo with just 3 notes. See, a dissonance. My dissonance won't be yours. Let's add up more notes still on the grooves. Play with articulation, dynamics, accent, and dance on the music. Let's add up more notes. Let's try F, which is not part of the G scale, G major scale, but what can we do with it? Resolve down on the note of the scale on E, which is part of the G scale. And now, for those of you who know the G major scale, you know that on each note of the scale you can form a chord. G chord, G major chord. I'll play it here. A minor on the second note of the G major scale, A minor. B minor on the third note. C major on the fourth note. D major on the fifth. E minor. F sharp diminish. D. So we have 7 chords built on each note of the G major scale. Now let's solo with these chords, maybe just 2 chords at a time. So, how to create a beautiful solo with just a few notes belonging to a scale on a groove? The groove is helping you to create rhythms in your right hand and not to feel that you're starting from the note and from the notes of the key, but you're starting from a rhythm and from a groove that you feel in your body that brings you to explore the notes of that key. For those of you who know, and probably most of you know your scales, your major scales, but let's say someone who's just starting to improvise, they want to explore a key, and just with maybe few notes of that key, without knowing exactly where to go, they could explore dissonances, not knowing and relying on their ear to say, well, maybe I could resolve that note higher, a half step higher, or a step lower, a half step lower, and still landing on a note that fits well the groove, and relying on your feelings and to tell you which notes you'd like to explore, which is not the same notes I would choose from myself. It's for you to see which notes you would love to explore and stay on these sounds and stay on your dissonances. So we started with a groove, and we started with a few notes in your right hand and fitting that groove and getting into that groove and exploring rhythms with that groove. And then we explored also dissonances and resolving those dissonances. And at the same time, we explored also how we could improvise with the chords in your right hand belonging to that scale, and then still improvising with those chords with the groove in your left hand. And then we saw how we could improvise also with just a few notes, leaving silence in between the notes to breathe. And maybe when you're switching your left hand groove to other degrees, other chords, since the left hand is moving a lot, keep your right hand a little bit more stable around a few notes. So stay within a few notes in your right hand when your left hand is moving a lot on just a few degrees, and explore again your improvisation. So I think that rhythm and groove are key to improvising, because having a melody, I covered the melody last week and how to, create from a standing movement, descending movement, just a few skips, and a lot of steps, and all these are good. But when you're playing on a groove and on maybe harmony changes, then your melody is, is just exploding and taking off finally. So this was my topic for today: how to improvise nice solos over a groove and feeling already like a good improviser. And at the same time, I want to invite you formally to my upcoming masterclass next May 13 to 17 on Zoom at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. And you can register with the given link. And it's everywhere within the Facebook group, The Music in You. And on my profile and all social media, you'll find this link. And so I'm inviting you, and this time it won't be live stream within the group because we're having small technical issues this time that we're looking forward to fixing. So if you want to come and register and ask your questions and feel the also the energy of a live masterclass. So register with the given link, and I'll see you at the masterclass, everyone, and improvise on nice grooves in the meanwhile. See you, everyone.